Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aldo Perez. I'm the founder of the New York Neighborhood Unity Alliance. Today we stand on the words of Martin Luther King's "I have a dream." But his dream is not yet met. We live in a county that still segregation still exists in our public school systems. We live in a generation that our people, being of color and being of immigrant population, are not served properly. That's why the New York Neighborhood Unity Alliance is now actually affirming a new standardization. And we're going to be coming to our elected officials with resolutions. Not resolutions that would be just implemented for a specific group, but for the entire Bronx, for the entire New York City. We can no longer stand alone and say that we're African Americans, that we're Latinos, that we're Pakistani, we're Bangladeshi, we're Muslim, Christians, or Jews. We have to say that we are a people of humanity, a people of humbleness, a people who understand each other, and a people who respects each other. We cannot stand any longer for these political rivalries, and political officials using our groups, our organizations to divide us because they're year-long rivalries between each other. We have to tell our politicians that they have to understand who we are in the community. And we have to also understand the progress and work that we have to do with elected officials that do work with our communities. At this, I would like to also state a great support for 3 new agendas that actually the New York Neighborhood Unity Alliance and grassroots organizations like this will be supporting. The one thing that we'll be actually initiating is the Queensbridge Armory New Redevelopment Task Force. We need a new deal for the Queensbridge Armory. The Queensbridge Armory, 200-job ice skating ring for one particular group to get $1 million for 99 years, guess what? That's not going to happen. We're going to get together and we're going to unite our communities to affirm a new deal. Another thing that we should stand together on is placing a new law in respect to Cindy Diaz, a mother who walked to get food for her children and was murdered innocently. We need to initiate an innocent bystander law. And I'm working very firmly with legislators to actually have that done. And where I know we'll get the support here of grassroots organizations. This is what grassroots organizations do. Support the main causes that we really need in our communities. But yet not $1, 1 cent is given to us. We don't even get a Metro card. But at the same time, we walk miles to go to rallies. We go to miles to go to community meetings, and we do anything for our kids in our community. We also have to initiate a new process into 24-hour grocery deli stores. A lot of these deli grocery stores, and I'm a Muslim, and they're Muslim. They're serving drug paraphernalia, pipes, alcohol. We need to initiate a new process in which a new legislation can actually be presented where our Senate and Assembly can present and give more rights of accountability to these stores. And we don't need 6 24-hour grocery stores in one community where it gravitates an element of negative behavior. It's the truth. Let's speak the truth. We have 24-hour stores that condone the act of selling drugs, and we need to stop that. Yep. If we want our communities to be safe for our children and for our kids to walk to schools every day safely, we have to say the truth and not hide it just because they give us a gallon of milk on credit. It's the truth. I'm a Muslim. I do say La ilaha illallah wa la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasulullah, but at the same time I do say that we have to live together as a community. I also state this, that I am firmly against, and I am very proud of Senator Jamal Bailey and Assemblyman Louis Sepulveda in taking the initiative to actually state in Albany in these coming months of an anti-Muslim registry. They will present this registry. They will present this resolution in Albany, and I'm a great supporter of these 2 gentlemen that are actually doing this. But at the same time, I would like to state this, that the Muslim community here in the United States is being under siege. But we are the ones that are there supporting many organizations, but we're never given the credit. Why? Right now, because of the act of criminal elements of individuals that claim that they are practicing Islam are doing heinous crimes against humanity. And we stand up firm against any act of violence. We follow the Quran and we follow the Sunnah. We don't follow what these people follow. And we stand firmly against that. And I stand firmly against Mr. Donald Trump's pledge, only to give us $7 million out of federal money for anti-terrorism to the NYPD. The NYPD was going to receive 35 million. Now they're only going to receive 7 million. We need to protect, and we need to actually present this to our legislators and present this to our congressmen that we need the full $35 million for our NYPD. So with this said, you know, I'm a person that likes to bring solutions, and that actually likes to combine and bring everybody together for a solution. So together I say that the only thing, like I say everything, unity is the only solution for our voices to be heard. And today I stand together with my brothers and sisters to have their voices heard. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Aldo, very much. You know, I don't want you to leave without knowing the very main reason we're here. We're creating a grassroots coalition, not organization. We all have our own organization, and we're not interfering with anything, but we just want to